It is no secret that Phase 4 of the once great MCU has been nothing like the other three. From poor CGI, bad storytelling, annoying characters, overworked VFX artists, to even horrible writers. Today I'm going over how MCU Phase 4 has been an embarrassment. Phase 4, for the first time, starts with 3 shows: WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and Loki. WandaVision having a strong start, only for a lackluster ending. Falcon and Winter Soldier being a political ballfest, Loki being the only decent show with decent visuals, but in saying that, not only did it ruin the way the MCU world works, it also ruined Loki's character, where the writer doesn't actually understand anything about Loki. Phase 4 then releases a movie which should have been released during the Civil War period. Black Widow is very boring with shocking CGI, mixed with the complete assassination of Taskmaster. I don't even want to get started on how they ruined that character. By the way, it's also very sad how the stunt double is a better fit for the role than the actual person casted. Back to one of the most pointless shows released, sort of like its comic series, What If? What If is very pointless, as it feels like they didn't even try in the show. What if T'Challa was abducted by Yondu? What if Captain Carter? Like, who actually cares? The only decent episodes were Doctor Strange and Marvel Zombies, yet even that was really watered down. Shang-Chi at best was decent, the visuals were great, the score was amazing, but this annoying excuse for a character just ruined the whole movie. Hitting the shot at the end made zero sense, and I honestly think that this flick would have been way better without her. Next on the list is The Eternals. This movie ruined the whole concept of The Eternals and the King Kirby's hard work. Also, they can change nearly every character for their shitty message, pushing their own twisted meaning of diversity. Make an original character? No. Let's just change classically white characters. It's sad how the only good MCU Phase 4 movie has Sony ties in it. Spider-Man No Way Home is a blessing for Phase 4. With some horrible CGI granted, we see Tom Holland finally become Spider-Man, and this movie, to be honest, just deserves its own video. I could talk so much about it. But we finally got the perfect classic suit. I hope we can finally see it in live action properly. I just love it so much. Doctor Strange and Thor were just a complete mess. Thor I've already got a video on, and Doctor Strange 2 I will do a video on, so more on that later. Hawkeye was just uninteresting as hell and didn't need Kingpin. In fact, having Kingpin in the show only just tarnished his name. Echo also being in the show without Daredevil was interesting and didn't pay off at all. And I strongly believe if Echo was introduced with Daredevil, it would have been a lot better. Yelena becomes another tell-don't show character by continuously telling Kate how she could easily beat her in a fight, only for Kate to keep up with her in said fight with a few episodes later. Because that makes sense. I did a big video on Moon Knight, so I'd recommend to watch that. Miss Marvel is another shoehorned excuse for diversity. I mean, the MCU couldn't even be bothered to make Carol Danvers the first Miss Marvel, yet alone introduce the real Captain Marvel, Marvel. She-Hulk's the last thing released, but I do weekly reviews on that, so I would recommend to watch those. Overall, Phase 4 is overfilled with projects, with quantity over quality seeming to be their goal. Stories filled with their shitty ideology getting in the way of a good story ends up with projects like She-Hulk and The Eternals. The MCU, although they won't, needs a long break. Nothing feels like it matters anymore, and it just feels like the viewers are just brainlessly consuming each project, which sets up a new one in a continuous cycle. Thank you for watching. If you agreed, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.